Hey, welcome in everybody. How we doing? Good to see you all. Welcome along to this one. This unexpected stream. England v Barbarians. I'd completely forgotten about this game, to be fair, and it was a bit of a loose end this afternoon. So I thought, why not? Why not get out into the shed and get some ruggers on the go. The boys are back next door. They're cutting down trees with hedge trimmers this afternoon, so we'll see how we get on in terms of noise, but I think it's going to be fine, to be fair. Don't think it's going to take them too long. So literally about 10 minutes ago they started, so it should be done in not too distant future, and we will get some good ruggers on. Welcome in. Let me know what you're up to this afternoon. The Big is in. Welcome in, The Big. Let me know what you're up to this afternoon. Let me know where you're watching the game. Have you got a bit of a tipple on the go? Are you enjoying life? I certainly am. Had a lovely little key ring this morning for Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to any dads out there. Right, so we'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll go through the teams. I'm just trying to get the ball tracking. I don't know if there's going to be ball tracking for this one. I'd imagine so. It's a fairly high profile game. Yeah, we'll go through. I'll tell you what, we'll go through the teams now. Stuff it, why not? When in Rome, eh? Right, so for England, up front, in the front row, we open with Bevan Rodd, Jack Walker and Will Collier. Into the second row, you've got Charlie Ewells and Johnny Hill. Great to see that partnership back together again. Into the back row, Jesus Christ. Into the back row, we've got Tom Curry, who is captaining today. Sam Underhill and Alex Donbrandt. In at number 9, we've got Harry Randall, partnered with Marcus Smith. On the blindside wing, we've got Johnny May. In the centres, we've got Mark Atkinson with Joe Marchant. On the open side wing, there's a blast from the past, Joe Cocknessinger and Tommy Freeman at fullback. On the bench for England today, then, we've got Jack Singleton, Will Goodrick-Clark, Patrick Schickling, Courtney Laws, Jack Willis, Danny Kerr in the house. Great to see him back in a Roses jersey. Orlando Bailey and Jack Knoll. Although I think Jack might be injured. I'm pretty sure I heard he's going for a scan, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Hit the like button before Dickie gives your mum that pipe. You want to put your cock in what singer? Oh, Jesus. Cock and a singer. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want to put my cock anywhere near him. He scares the life out of me. Right, onto the Barbars. Pretty French Barbars. It's full French coaching staff and pretty much a mostly French team. You've got Jean-Baptiste Gros, Bourard, Gigashvili. I'm butchering these names, I don't care. George Cruz for his final professional game. Coming up against the English, which is a weird feeling. It's happened to me once. I've played against England once, and as an Englishman, it's really bizarre. Obviously, I didn't play against the England. I played against England Deaf many years ago. A really good day out, actually, to be fair. Anyway, Will Skelton partnering alongside George Cruz there. Nice to see the Saracens duo back together. Into the back row, we've got Kettering, Olivion, and Tanga. I'm going to shout as loud as I can to drown out that fucking edge trimmer. Right. Right. Couliard and Hastley are the halfbacks. Niniashvili is in on the blindside wing. Botti are in the centres with Vakatawa. Pinot in on the open side wing. And Max Spring is in at fullback. Happy stuff. So the flags are out on the pitch. If you want to watch this game as well, it is on Amazon Prime if you've got it. If not, I'm sure there's some gammy streams somewhere. I wouldn't be surprised if it's England. I've got it on the YouTube. What is Tom Stern? What are you saying, boy? Tom's on the clip train. Tom is on the clip train. Right. We recently found out I can be clipped now. Cancel culture is coming for me. Right. Right, let's go, says the banners around Twickenham. Not a particularly packed out Twickenham, I must admit, but there's still time. Still 5 minutes before kick-off as we see the Barbars changing room. And they're just hugging it up and getting a little bit pumped up. Don't forget, of course, smash the like button. It helps the stream out massively. 10 of you in here and 1 like. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes by half-time. That's the goal for the day. Flesh in. Prinhawanda. Yakida to you, my brother. Welcome in. Right, so they're in the tunnels then, all lined up. All of the Gallagher Premiership final merch is down from yesterday and the Barbars kit is out. Good turnaround from Twickenham. And we are almost ready to go. Tom, the clips feature is here for me now, not on the live chat anymore. Oh no. Yeah, that's where it is for me as well. I think that's just a YouTube change, mate. I think YouTube have changed where your clips are. Yeah, please don't clip me too much. Fleshing, good afternoon. Granson, hello all. Just here to say Stormers are the URC champions. I didn't get to see the game. I was out and about last night, but I hear it was a doozy. Only here for a bit. Got to go out for Father's Day. I know my wife and kids have abandoned me. They're off to the mother-in-law's. So I was like, I've got the house to myself. I'm going to do a bit of streaming. Right. So the players line up with their mascots, ready for the anthems. What is the Barbars anthem? Oh, and just a reminder, racism is not acceptable in rugby and sport. All the world we live in. Dilly dilly that. Thank you, Twickenham, for reminding us. Because we all need reminding at every sporting event these days. Tom, I'm going to clip you now. Whether I add them as a command is another story. I don't know if you can add them as a command, can you? Try and add the cock in a singer one as a command. Yeah, I don't know if we can add commands on here. Give it a go, though. Oh, the Kiwi lad's live as well. Don't go there. Come, stay here. 4 likes. Well done, everybody. We are 6 away from the target. And it's not even... Tom Stern, adcom. Exclamation mark, cock. Let's see what Nightbot says. I don't know if Nightbot will let you. I don't know if it works like that here. But just a round of applause for Phil Bennett, who passed away recently, 1948 to 2022. Was a big part of of the Barbars, and they just huddle up in a number 10 formation. Really fitting touch for him. Dilly dilly Phil Bennett. Might be his no Nightbot. Yeah, I don't think I've got Nightbot working properly in here. I'm not sure. Surely a barbarian anthem should be some drunken sea shanty. I mean, it's not TikTok. They're not sponsored by TikTok. As we get God Save the Queen ringing out around Twickenham. I think he's got the lawnmower out now. They're having a lovely time next door. Fathers out there, what have we been up to today? What did you get off the kids? I got a key ring and I'm loving it. I got a personalised key ring. This daddy belongs to Ava and Ren. And I got breakfast in bed. My 7-year-old loves doing breakfast in bed. But obviously we don't let her use the grill. So I got toast and raspberries this morning with a cup of water. Very exciting. Followed by a bacon sandwich that I made when I came downstairs. So, oh, Don Brandt is out. Callum Chick is in. Ah, right, okay. So it may well be that it's Don Brandt that's off for a Don Brandt's off for a scan. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Let's just get that updated for you. So I think Willis has stepped up in his place. Anyway. So, we've got your teams here. Let's see if we've got them ball tracking yet. We've actually got no ball tracking. That's really weird. That's bizarre. Anyway, Grant, I thought Big Trevor Nyaki was playing today. He wasn't on the team sheet. No, he's not on the team sheets. So pass. I'm not going to lie to you, I completely forgot about this game. So yeah, no idea. We've got no ball tracking for this one. That is a pain in the backside, isn't it? Who else might have it? Andrea I'll start that again. Andrea Piadri is the man in the middle for this, as we are just about to get ourselves underway. And Marcus Smith goes fairly short, and Johnny May tries to contest, and it's got about 15 metres, but it's fired it to the 5 metre channel, and the Barbarians will start us off with a little bit of crash up ball through the forwards before they fire the box kick up to the English 10, taken by Freeman comfortably, and then slotted back, and Randall will use the forwards, and oh, dildo hands from Collier, and it's gone forwards. So we will have a scrum early doors for the Barbars. Yeah, so we've got no ball tracking for this one. Apparently, there's no betting on, no live betting on this one. That's annoying. Never mind. So the scrum is getting set, and referee just making sure that he's happy with everybody's body position. Just asking Bevan Rod to come up a bit to meet his counterpart, and it's a penalty for the Barbars. Rod just hinging there, so collapse the scrum, and it will be a penalty for the Barbars. I don't know about that, but we take it. Just watching it back, it's 6 of one, half a dozen near the other, but them's the breaks. And Barbars have pointed to the post, so this will be for the 3. Is it? So it just doesn't come back enough, so still 0-0. Right, I'm just going to try and see if we can find some ball tracking. Okay, nobody's recognising that this game's on. As, Barbars tried to flip it wide, and Marcus Smith gets a boot on it, and then it's flicked back to Randall. Advantage for England for a knock-on, and Bevan Rodd has a little carry up towards the 22. Johnny Hill out the back door to Smith. That's a terrific catch from, who was that? Olivion. Diving backwards to take the catch from the chip through, and advantage was over, so Barbars will play it out of their own 22 and set up the caterpillar, and they will box kick away. Yeah, nobody's got anything on this one. I got 2 ready mixed cocktails here: chili and lime chocolate and smelly cheese. Lovely. Living the dream. And Johnny May then up the wing, and he's brought down. Smith looking to just have a little bit of hands on ball time as forwards flick it out the back door to him, and Freeman just trying to find somebody to offload it to, but there was nobody available, and Barbars go quick from the line out as Freeman was bundled into touch, and Marcus Smith trots back to gather the kick. Johnny May then gets the pass away on the short side to Freeman, this time brought to ground. Again, those forward carriers just looking to find and utilise Marcus Smith as Johnny Hill finds a gap and gallops forward. He's got no pace though, and Smith slips and somehow is able to get a kick away. Pinpoint accuracy to Marchant, who gets the offload to Yules, and then it all goes a bit sloppy, but England inside the Barbars 22 as they look to launch the platform. Again in behind for Smith. Smith puts it up and Hastoy marks it, so plenty going on. Father's Day. Yeah, I got that you got it for Father's Day. Clear plan from England then, just to use a forward pod as a sort of 9-10 go between. We've got a middleman. We've got a 9.5 as a pod of forwards, and they're looking to get Marcus Smith on the ball as often as they can. Top point scorer in the 2022 Six Nations with 71, but a lot of that was off the boot. As England in red carry forward. Randall, oh, that looked forward. And there's no advantage, so we're coming back from that. And a little bit left on Tom Curry as he was flattened. Big Will Skelton absolutely nailing him. Right, so penalty time for England, and they will fire this downfield to Marcus Smith. There's not a lot of room for him to work with, but it's a pretty decent nudge. He was on the 10-metre line of the Barbars, and 5 metres. Oh, well, it's a big old shot, and I tell you what, there's a question mark about the height there. As England go up and down in the middle pod into the maul. Yeah, England playing in red. Yeah, England are playing in red. Obviously, Barbars play in black and white hoops. So, to avoid that kick clash, they've played in red as they knock it on. And there's 2 knock-ons, and we'll come back for a Barbar scrum deep in their own 22. What's your tipple today? We're on the Fanta because it's a school night. Can't be going too hard on a school night. Yeah, who was that? That was Mark Atkinson trying to find a short runner on and just can't get it away cleanly, and that's what's caused the first knock on. And then Dildo Hands caused the second knock-on. Right. Apologies for any exterior noise. My neighbours are cutting the lawn today, but I think it's the first time it's been cut in 3 years, so it's rather overgrown. I love that the Barbars went full mad lad and picked 2 props in the centres. Are they props? I mean, they look like props. It's Barbars. It's all about doing mad lad things. Barbars win the scrum and then they exit quickly. So England will have the line out on the Barbars 10 as we just come in and organise what we're doing. Barbars asking for numbers and asking what's going on as England stand off in their usual like to walk into it. Up and in the middle off the top then, and Randall box kicks away off the first breakdown. It's high, it's short of the 22, and it's a good chase from Cock and a Singer, and it is an England penalty for diving in over the top. So it is still 0-0. I wonder, I'm going to try and do something a bit out there. Let's... No. Amazon Prime are killing it on this blackout as England lose the line out, and the Barbars look to spin one, and again they kick to relieve the pressure. I tell you what, Twickenham have even done a great job of getting rid of the Gallagher Premiership logo that was in the middle of the pitch yesterday. They are not messing about. It's great hands, but it's forward. So we will have a oh god, Jen, it's well forward, and Mike Adamson is the man on the touchline, so fraudulence expected, no doubt, at some point from Scotland's finest referee. Yeah, this game's not even... Wow. No one's got this game. Oh well, 'tis what it is. Even Google Sports haven't got it. So, just getting this scrum set up still. 12 minutes 40 been played, still 0-0. And another penalty against Bevan again. So, another collapse in the scrum. And... sorry, mate, watching you trying to ignore that mower is funny as fuck. It is what it is. Like, there's not a lot I can do about it. So, that grass needs cutting. Fair play to him. I wouldn't want to do it. So, it's a safe fence, me. Yeah, same people, Grant. We've got new people moving in, so it's just the landlord. Well, they said touching up, but I think they're remodeling the whole house. The way they're going at it, bless them. There's two of them in there and they are being worked like a horse as England move it wide. His cock and a singer opens up. He's got one to beat. Randall, he gets the offload and Randall does great work there, and cock and a singer tries to pick and go and ends up spilling it backwards, and Barbars get away with it. Bevan in over the ball, but he's off his feet and has to leave it alone. And taken back, and Barbars will kick clear downfield, and Freeman juggles it a little bit but gets hold of it. As Johnny May has a little carry in midfield. Marcus Smith out wide. Little goose step that he does. Little hopscotch jumperoonie. Johnny May on the carry with his famous squeeze ball. Swing that leg over the top. Offside though from the Barbars, so a penalty coming for England. As Atkinson has a carry. Pick and go from Curry. And Johnny May steps in at number 9. He always looks uncomfortable at any position other than wing. And not a lot on, so Marcus Smith has a little chip over the top, and it's a great sit down on Hastoy. Cock and a Sing, a little bit of a show and go, and it's great covering tackle from Max Spring. Let's have a look at the poll then. 17 of you have voted. 53% of you think England. 47% of you in favour of the Barbars. We'd take that. 5 of you in here. 5 likes. We're working our way. Oh, England have pointed at the posts as well. So, typical Marcus Smith. I mean, it's the Barbars. I'm not keen on this approach. This is the Barbars we're playing, not South Africa in a World Cup final. Let's not worry about keeping the scoreboard moving. Let's worry about playing some champagne rugby and enjoying the day and getting the fans happy. But there we go. It does go through, and it's England 3, Barbarians 0. Right. So, the deadlock has been broken. It's taken just short of 17 minutes. As the Barbars win the ball back from the kickoff, and they progress up into the English 22 and spin it out wide. It's Matt Spring, and he's it's not gone out into touch from the dodgy offload, and the Barbars still have the ball. And there's space out wide for Nashvili, who's trying to make his way through. His scramble in defence, and I think that's in from Vakatawa. Let's have another look at this, says the referee, and I don't blame him. So we are going upstairs to the TMO, and we're going to have a little look at this. Right, I found at least the score. So I'm going to keep changing that. Let's put the scoreboard in. Right, let's fix that first of all. Oh God, it's Ben White as well in the. Oh, if there was a worse option than Mike Adams, it would be Ben White, wouldn't it? Right, there we go. At least we've got the. Oh Christ! There we go. At least we've got the scoreboard. Have we got a knock on here? Let's have another look. No, there's no knock on there. Yeah, that's. Ooh. Ball is. Ball does touch the ground, but it doesn't really seem to leave his hands. So, oh, I'm not. Hey! Let's go, DeQuill.
DQuex 347 subscribed to the channel.
DeQuillex, we're loving that. Champagne rugby with England and Eddie Jones. Yeah, I know. A boy can dream. A boy can dream, can he not? All right, so, oh Jesus Christ, we're checking everything here. We've got on the other side of the pitch the Max Spring failed offload out the back door. Johnny May's got a finger to that and knocked that on. Penno had overrun it anyway, so he was never going to get to it. They're going to be awarded the penalty try here because it was the last defender, but Penno was never in a position to get hold of that. Well, it's going to be a penalty try to the Barbarians. Not sure I agree too much with that. And it's going to be a yellow card for Johnny May for a deliberate knock-on. Nah, that's a bit fraudulent. That's a bit fraudulent. That's Ben Whitehouse once again being fraudulent and making the game about him. Fuck's sake. What a liberty. Right, we're on 6 likes. We've had a subscriber. Where are we on the subscribers? We know we've had 1. And it was just the one. We're on 920. We're 80 away from 1,000. We're getting there. See if we can get a couple more in today. That would be awesome. So from the kickoff, England 3, Barbarians 7, and England down to 14 as Barbarians take the kickoff just outside of their 22. And second phase brings them back inside, so they have that option to find touch when they clear their lines. As Freeman takes that just inside his own 10, and I'll tell you what, there are some borderline high tackles going in here, which you don't mind it. It's just a bit niggly. Both sides are doing it. As Marcus Smith is way back in the pocket and puts up his own spiral bomb, and Cockanasinga waiting there as the timing an issue maybe. And a penalty to England. Underhill over the top beautifully, picks up man and ball and says, "This belongs to me, motherfuckers, and I'm here for it." Right. Who the hell dishes out cards in a Barbars game? Do you know what I mean? And the penalty's been reversed for the initial tackle. Ben Whitehouse shithousing this game again. Oh, well, to be fair to him, it is half an inch off the ground, so fair play. I will accept that one. So Cockanasinga doesn't quite get the timing right, and it's just a penalty. We're trying to get to 10 likes. We're 4 away. 4 likes away. It helps the stream's visibility out so much. So if you fancy giving it the old like-a-rooney, that would be amazing. 20 minutes left of the half. 18 votes on the poll. It's 50-50. England winning or Barbars winning. As Barbars spin out this line out, and whoa! Get those penis fingers off my ball. Oh dear. Right in the basket and spills it. So we'll have an England scrum. It's a bit humid out and about today, isn't it? So, Sean Edwards. I'm loving Sean Edwards in the French setup, by the way. It's such an ironic appointment, isn't it? He's probably the least likely person on the planet to enjoy a croissant. He strikes me as the man that goes to like Tenerife every summer and sits in Dave and Jackie's British bar because they serve Heinz beans on their breakfast. Do you know what I mean? That's the the guy Sean Edwards is, in my opinion. He ain't happy in Spain unless he's got a cup of Tetleys on the go. Or a bar with Sky Sports News showing. And somehow they've got all the 3 o'clock kickoffs. Right, anyway, we've got some kick tennis going on here. England 3, Barbarians 7. And oh, here we go. We got a little bit of run back from Max Spring. As I say that, and the box kicks charge down, and Hastoy under pressure from Underhill. And in the end, they fire that back, and Marcus Smith will take the bouncing kick before putting up a massive spiral bomb. Gets well above the second tier, and Freeman overruns it, but it is a knock-on and an advantage. Ooh, bit of salt thrown at the Gallagher Premiership there from Amazon Prime. Not quite the game of tennis we saw yesterday at Twickenham. I mean, 108 kicks across the game. More than a kick a minute. That's an insane amount of kicking. And for me, yesterday, it did ruin the game a little bit. It took a little bit of spice out of the game, the amount of kick tennis we saw. It wasn't wet. It was running rugby day. The weather was good for running rugby. And yet all we had was kick it backwards, kick it forwards. It was a bit of a nightmare. But never mind. Anyway, England with the scrum. This time it stays up, and as I say that, it collapses. Bevan Rod having a real tough time with who is that? Gigashvali. So yeah, tough times for him. But we will have this reset. Welcome in if you're just joining us. Do get your votes in on the poll, get your likes in to help out the stream, and of course, if you're new around here, get your sub in. Why not? We're going to be live for a good amount of the summer international tests as England get the free kick and a tap and go, and Callum Chick off and running, and it's an interception from the Barbars. There's nobody home as Cretin is chased down by Randall, but the minute man is unable to stop the rot, and Cretin is in over the line. Also, just wanted to congratulate you on the nice new streaming graphic, Dixter. Are you loving it? Are you loving it? I'm loving it. You've done a smashing job to Big. I mean, I quite like my Doctor Who one, but you've come up top trumps with this one. I respect it. Love the pronunciation of names. Never change, Dickie. Never change. I don't give a shit about people's names. I can't be expected to learn everybody's name. I mean, if you put me on BT Sports for the afternoon, I might bother to learn the 46 names you've got to learn. But a man in his shed should have the God-given right to butcher pronunciations of names left, right and centre. I take that God-given right and run with it. So Cretin is in over the line. It's Barbars. Oh, I've just realised that scoreboard's not keeping up to date, is it? There we go. So it's Barbars 12, England 3. Deary me. So, I mean, how much can we fit in here, do we reckon? Well, that's all we can fit in, so that ain't going to help us. So let's just go with that, and then we'll centre that. There we go. It's better than nothing, eh? Can't believe ball tracking's not available for this. Doctor Who design equals everything. Owen Farrell. Isn't he that guy that did Happy? That sung Happy. Don't you dare try to learn players' names. Oh, fuck that shit. We'll start calling him Will Scallywag. Right, instead of Will Skelton. Right. Oh, and I'm definitely not going to try and pronounce French names. No. I'm too English for that. Right, 7 likes on the stream as the kickoff is returned by the boot. And Freeman will have a little run. Almost gets through the hole, but it closes there from George Cruz. And England behind the 8 ball, 3-14. Not sure why the scoreboard hasn't updated, but hopefully it will do soon. Clear, no release as well from the ball carrier, so Barbars will concede the penalty there, and England will have the opportunity to get themselves further down the field. pronounced Owen for real. I mean, Owen is for real, isn't he? Great work from Bevan Rod. Long body position over the ball. Gets his hands on the ball so that he's supporting his own body weight. Flesh and think about the epileptic dogs. What? There's no way to talk about my wife. Right, moving on. Or Fleshen's mum for that matter. Right. England, point at the posts. Still got a minute left on May Simbim. It's not been a comfortable 10 minutes for England as they concede 14 points. The pitch not really holding up as Michael Smith has to move some dirt. It's about 45 metres out, I'd say, this one. Well, that's the point. You're not really full English, are you, Mr. Jones? Well, 3/4. There's a quarter Welsh in me. It just means that I get a little bit of a twitchy leg every time I go past a field of sheep. Right. That was very spicy one, Dickie. How can you be English with a name like Jones? I mean, same way. I mean, I was born here. That's why. I mean, it's not like it's a million. Like Wales is a million miles away from England, and it's impossible for somebody to move over the border and give birth to somebody give birth to somebody in another country. Oh, we've got a change in the front row. So, who's that's come on? Is that Singleton? Will Collier's come off? Oh, it's Schickerling. So, Johnny May's back on the pitch as well. Oh. So Collier off, Schickerling on. Apparently it's tactical, as England have been awarded a knock-on. 28 minutes gone. That's a very early substitution. Is it? He's on the watt bike. He's taking on an energy gel. Is it rolling subs today? My mum's getting more action now than she did in her last years. Fuck. Oh no. Cliff Richard was born in India, but you don't call him Indian, do you? Exactly. There's a quarter Welsh in me. You can't handle the whole knob. No. Just the tip. It's not gay if it's just the tip. Just the tip. Right. Oh no, what am I saying? Oh, that's being clipped, isn't it? Oh no. Right, we're getting a reset. Welcome in. There's 12 of us in here. Welcome into the stream. It's a really loose and lively stream today. We are just chilling out watching the England Barbarians game. It's nothing too serious, nothing too heavy. We're having a bit of a banter, so do jump in the chat, say hello. You hear that fleshing? You frauds. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes by half time. We've got 7 on the board. We've got 10 more minutes. And let's see if we can get the Chicken Nugget Man back out as well. If you hit the subscribe button and you've got your privacy settings open, then the Chicken Nugget Man comes out and does his little song and dance for you. 18 votes on the poll, 50-50 still on who is going to win this one, as Callum Chick has a little trundle up from the base of the scrum, and Randall fires that flat, and Marchant has to slam on the brakes to take it. It's Freeman with a little show and go now. England injecting a little bit of pace into the play as they're up and over the Barbars 10. Put Dick in a sheep costume and airdrop him into Llanelli. No, thank you. Smith has had to go backwards to retrieve it, almost one-handed. Oh, and it's a glorious nudge. It won't be a 50-22 because it was carried backwards, but back over the halfway. But it's a beautiful little dink. Lands, I reckon, that half a metre at most. Half a metre at most inside the field of play. His Orisis will never be the same again. No. This is going the way of the Barbars, fast and loose. Llanelli is my mum's hometown. Let's go, Llanelli! We're going on tour to Llanelli. We're gonna go and find Fleshin's mum. Yes, let's go. So Barbars then, they kick away this line out, and Freeman, this game's just so stale. As little pick and go from Tom Curry, and a clever little slap of the hands causes a knock on, an advantage coming for the Barbars, who have possession. As Pinot finds space as he just runs around the English defence. And Hastoy goes to take it, but the ball is too far behind him, and England now regain possession. But England not looking great. I'm not going to lie. They look shoddy. They don't look all that today. Not that they looked anything much in the Six Nations either. But it is what it is. As Underhill is awarded the penalty for not rolling away, and George Ford will just quickly retie his laces as we're getting some medical attention for Cocknessinger. It's just hopping up and down, so maybe a bit of an ankle teaser there for the big man. So 12 of us in here, 8 likes. What have we got left to go? 8 minutes. We need 2 more likes in 8 minutes to hit that target. Right, gotta love and leave you. Oh, my lambs, the daughter is calling me to a pub. You're living the dream, sunshine. You are living the dream. Enjoy your Father's Day pint. And we will see you next time, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. And it's just a little bit too far out. So, Cocknessinger just getting some tape on his ankle. So, well, Amazon Prime are getting well up in advance. So the next time we're going to see international rugby on Amazon Prime is going to be the Autumn Nation series. Oh, look at that. We've got Ben Curry in there and Adam Jones in the stands. Scenes you love to see in amongst the fans. Right. So, Cocknessinger, just trotting that off the big. So we've talked about shagging Fleshin's mum and Dickie getting rammed by well-endowed Welshmen. How much worse can things get? It's a really good question. But this is a Barbars game, so anything can happen. And we will take any risk to make something happen, because the rugby's not that exciting, if I'm honest. As England up to the 22 now from the kick from the penalty, and then the line out is up and down, and Marcus Smith back inside to Cocknessinger, who knocks it on, and we've got a played off the ball, and Who's that down there? That's Bourget is struggling with his shoulder a little bit. The off the ball tackle was Bottier on Bevan Rod, and yeah, he's an option. Bottier's got no option but to commit to it, and we will have another penalty. Right, 33 minutes on the clock. England yet to dent this lead. I mean, this is straight in front of the post, about 24 metres out, but do we really want to watch the Barbars? And wow, Twickers is proper empty, isn't it? Tiers 2 and 3 haven't actually got anybody in there. It's all in the bottom tier. I mean, it's great for the fans because they're all getting a decent view of the game without sitting in the gods. But yeah, bit worrying that they haven't sold very many tickets for this. Dabin, my wife has just saw that as I was about to shut down the PC. Bye. So what? What has she seen now? I don't know. What did I do now? Who knows? Right, so England are going to take the 3. And it goes over. And Marcus Smith increases his tally for the day to 6. And England's tally to the day for 6. Well, yeah, there's some interesting points going on in the comms team there. Oh, shagging my mum. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, did we bring up shagging your mum? I don't think we brought up shagging your mum. We might have done. Anyway, yeah, the comms team just into... Oh, fucking hell. Massive knock-on. As Barbars come forward. As Bottier now knocks it on. And Marchant slips a tackle and kicks that downfield. There's nobody home. And it's down to the 22. Doesn't quite find touch. As Marchant tries to chase down his own kick, and that's down the throat of Marcus Smith. A little show and go, and a little offload. Freeman, it's a 2-on-1. Coconasinger, has he got the legs? He's got the reach. It's a try for England. Vakatawa was reeling him in, and it looked all but nothing was on, and it looked like he was going to be just short. But Go-Go Gadget cocking a singer arms as the awkward turtles the celebration. Not sure what that's about, but yeah. Dick's stream chat is going to be used as evidence in a court of law eventually. I hope not. Go-Go Gadget arms, yeah, just gets him to the line, and it's a try for England now. 11-14. Oh, and Ben Scheithouse wants to have a look at it. Why? Oh. Oh. Okay, fair enough. We're coming back. I think we got a red card here. Will Skelton has got no arms. leading with the shoulder, and as Schickling has taken a full one off Will Skelton in the smush. And he just tries to cling on to him as well. This is not a good look for the state of this game. So what we've got is foul play. Right, I'll try and bring this to you as it comes to me. So what we're seeing is foul play of 5 on 18. The ball was clearly lost forward. So this is worse than a normal act because the ball has gone. The play is gone. He doesn't adjust his body position and makes direct contact with the head of the red player. And it's going to be a red. Oh, nobody wants to see a red card in a Barbars game. The lovely Mrs. Fleshen should not see what goes on over the Discord server. If any law enforcement officials are monitoring this, I don't know any of the individuals here and I do not condone their messages. Shut up, the big. You're the instigator. Right, it is a red card for Will Skelton. If you would like to join the Discord, do feel free to do so. The link is not coming. There it is. There's the link in the chat there for you. Hopefully that works. Boothio1, are you in here? It's on Amazon Prime, mate. Right, so Barbars with the red card, and Smith will take the conversion, which he misses. So it remains a 3-point game, but Barbars down to 14. All messages posted here by my account were the workings of individuals other than myself. If we're going down, you're coming with us to big. Right. So let's get that red card in there. Bear with me. So kick off then inside the 22, and Tom Curry will carry that up into Cruz. And, oh, it's given away by Atkinson, and Barbars are in the corner. Interception. Wow. England get themselves back into the game. And then Danny Pinot is in the corner. Oh. Looked like they were going to try and stretch things out a little bit, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, crap pass from Mark Atkinson, and in the corner goes Pinot. So Barbars stretch their lead from 3 points to 8. 11-19 is the score on the doors. I'm trying to get this red card in here. Give us a break. Right. Now we've got it in, let's get it sized up. There we go. Right. So Wonderful. 11 likes. Let's go. Thank you so much for the support, fellas. I really do appreciate it. So the score is now 11-19. Conversion no good. And England will get us back off underway. Kick off just outside of the 22, collected by Tanga. So a lot of work for England to do in the second half here, as Couliard fires that downfield, and Freeman will return it down the throat of Max Spring, who nudges that out on the full, and his hands on his head. He's not happy with that, and I don't blame him. That was a bag of shite. Right. Just read back through some of the chat. Oh, Tom, you've missed some clip opportunities, mate. While we were on Flesh's mom, did anyone else get confusing Glaswegian dwarf targeted ads? Mate, the ads are to do with your habits, not my habits. Don't be trying to frame me with this Glaswegian dwarf targeted ads malarkey. That's on you, mate. That's your search history, yeah? What have you been looking up on the hub? Stag night in Blackpool? No. Right, that's half time. This has been a weird game, hasn't it? There's not a lot's happened, and we've spent more of it talking about being shagged by sheep and Fleshin's mum. So, yeah. Is what it is. Dickie, you didn't remember this conversation. I do remember the Blackpool conversation, yeah. To be honest, every time I come into this stream, I get ads for Viagra. Again, Tom, your limp dick is not my problem. Yeah? You're getting limp dick ads because you're looking for limp dick stuff online. That's you, not me. Don't blame your limp dick on me, okay? You knew this was no Twitch girl streamer in some hot tub with some unicorn inflatable in the background. You just had a kid, haven't you, Dickie? Yes, I've just had a kid. Yeah, my dick works. That's fine. Right. This is getting out of hand. We're going to ad break. Right, here's the halftime show. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Hi, rugby fans. Did you know how soothing and relaxing subscribing to Rugby Geeks can be? You didn't? Well, let me tell you in this soothing ASMR advert, which stands for something, but I have no idea what. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Okay. You sure? Subscribing to Rugby Geeks means you will be notified every time we go live, meaning you won't miss any of the action. Don't waste time and stress yourself out searching the internet for a broadcast if you didn't have the right channel to watch on TV. You will also join a community of like-minded rugby fans every weekend. Also, subscribing really helps the channel grow, and that's just a super nice thing to do. When you hit subscribe, listen, you can hear your blood pressure decreasing already. Go on, make my day. Subscribe.
Come and fly away with me. 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 Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. Can you see it? The worst is over. The monsters in my head are scared of love. Falling people, listen up. It's never too late to change your love. So don't let them steal your light. Don't let them break your stride. There's light on the other side. You'll see all the rain clouds follow me. It's a revolution. Make it right. It's forever.
Twerk it, baby.
And we're back. We're back. Short ad break. Because I keep getting copyright claimed for one of the songs in the ad break. So we're going to turn it off quick. Right. Okay, so half time. England 11, Barbars 19. It's not been a great game of rugby, if we're honest. It's not what we'd call... I mean, it's not far off a full-strength England, is it? But it's... Harry Randall's just taking one or two steps off the breakdown. That's giving Barbars a chance to flush through and get those interceptions. And yeah, a couple of interceptions have cost England greatly. But Barbars down to 14. And sorry, web texting. Yeah, it's probably going to be a long second half for the Barbars, I would imagine. But yeah, right. What can we talk about over the half time? There's not a lot to talk about. Johnny May's yellow. Ben Scheithouse and the TMO is trying to make it all about him again. Can we talk about the standard of URC referees? They are shocking, are they not? Mike Adamson on touch. He's awful. Ben Scheithouse in the booth. He's just there for the biscuits. In fact, hasn't he been relegated to pretty much just TMO duties these days? Why are these two teams playing test match rugby? It's not what we're here for. What are we here for? Right, anyway. Let's have a look. 26 votes on the polls. 58% if you think the Barbars are going to get the dub. 42% if you think England. 11 likes on the stream. 11 of you in here. Let's have a half-time target of 15. Let's see if we can get to 15 before the end of half-time. That would be insane. Let's get there. Go on, smash that like button if you haven't already. And we will keep some sort of element of rugby related chat going. We'll try and stay off Fleshen's mom. It's tempting, but we'll try and stay off her. Loose chat potentially bordering on anti-Welsh racism. I don't know about that. Oh, it is a shocking pass from Atkinson. Tries to float it over the top. And it's just Pinot just stepping up into the space and takes his chance, takes the opportunity. You really want to go there, Dickie? Here we go. It's on. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about the URC refs. The Irishman for the final was good, to be fair. Oh, is that... I can't think of his name now. Yeah, he's probably the best one the URC have got. But there is some piss poor refereeing. Just remember, I'm the out of context king of clips. I mean, yeah, but you come to me to edit them together for you. So, what are you going to do now? 17 of us in here. Welcome in, everybody. It's half time at Twickenham as the Barbars commemorate Phil Bennett at the start of the game. We're just watching some highlights back of the first half. Johnny May went to the bin. Will Skelton is staying off the pitch because of some filthy shoulder play. I'll just send them to Josh. I'm sure he'll have a field trip. I'm sure he will. Not a lot in the way of beautiful rugby, but an interception for the Barbars, separate the two teams. A nice try from Cockney-Singer late on in the first half. Filthy shoulder play. Well, it weren't clean, was it? Because he's got a red card. But yes, welcome in one and all. We're trying to get to 15 likes. So if you haven't yet liked, if you haven't yet voted on the poll, if you haven't yet subscribed, get all that good stuff done. What are you waiting for? It's Sunday afternoon. It's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, by the way, if you're out there. Sounds kinky. Kind of was. I'm not going to lie. There'll be a few lads out there that got a semi for that.
Give me one, brother.
Hey! B-Max!
Hello, chicken nugget.
Hello, chicken nugget. Welcome in,
B-Max
B-Max.
99 subscribed
Thank
to
you
the
so
channel.
much for the sub. Love that. Let's get that chicken nugget man on point today. Let's get him to do some work. But yeah, 16 of you in here. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. It's not been a bad game. I mean, it's not been a great game. Just in time after you said... Just in time after you said some lads would get it semi. They would. Some lads love a bit of Bosch. Right. So, second half predictions. What are we saying? Are England going to claw this back? I'm hoping it's not going to be more of the same and they're just going to try and claw this back with the boot. Like, I'm not interested in watching a Marcus Smith kicking show. I can't be arsed with that. It's an exhibition game. Like, they call it a test match. And it is a test match. Because those lads that get their caps deserve their caps. But it's an exhibition match at the end of the day, isn't it? I've been here so long I didn't get Chicken Nugget Man. Sorry, Grant. I mean, you could try unsubbing and then resubbing, but it depends on your privacy settings, to be fair. If your privacy settings are open, then yeah, you get Chicken Nugget Man. If they're closed, then you don't. But you know, we're not here for unsubbing and resubbing every stream. Let's not go down that road. Right, 20 of you in here. Just getting ready for the second half. Just waiting for the ads to finish with Amazon Prime. As if Amazon Prime are running adverts at half time. Pay $7.99 a month and you get adverts on the rugby. I thought it was supposed to be more like the BBC content. But there we go. It is what it is. Welcome in one and all. We're trying to get to 15 likes. So if you haven't yet liked the stream, and there are some of you that haven't because there are 24 of you in here and only 11 likes. So do get smashing that like button. It helps us out massively. And it's really kind of you and good of you to do so. Different kind of BBC content. Do you get international caps for a Barbars game? Yeah, it's a test match. Or that's what Amazon keeps saying. They keep calling this a test match. So I thought it was an exhibition game, but apparently this is a test match. So I'm guessing you get caps. Big Bangor cock. Hey, the big. That's going in the evidence archive, mate. Danny Cares just lining up a couple of bags and... What's Tom Curry? What are these boys having a sniff up? What's this? Well, Cock and the Singer and Tom Curry having a little party on the sideline before they go back on. With their smelling salts. Save it for after the game, boys. Right. So, we are ready. So Shikala has gone off for a head injury assessment and has not returned. So Will Collier will make his way back out onto the field as Callum Chick carries up and off feet now as Randall skips away again and just draws on those defenders, and it's just killing a little bit of time for the backs of England. I'm just complimenting my Welsh friends and their great endowments. Fuck's sake. As Barbarians get the turnover and start to press forward. As Callum Chick has to release the man as he gets down to his knee. Not making much ground off these sets of phases, the Barbars. England up and firm as Collier rolls away and scoots away on his bum. Nothing on, so a little chip through for Freeman to have a little think about, and he just ushers that in to touch for an England line out about 7 metres off their try line. I distinctly heard the L. Did you just say the blacks of the... No. Absolutely not. I have no time for that nonsense. I said the backs. You moving mad today, the big. You moving mad. Right. So, Tonga in midfield. No one around him though, so he has to run it up himself and run into all sorts of trouble and manages to get some sort of basketball offload away as Barbars now back with possession in the English 22, but always under pressure was Gross, and he spills it forward like my daughter trying to carry a cup of apple juice. It never stays in the cup. Tom's been tickled there. It's not 2 AM yet. Right. So we will have an English scrum. Charlie Ewells. Wow. Shocking line out. Hands like dildos all over this park. I'm wondering how much water they've sprayed on this overnight, because it must be fairly greasy. There's been a fair few knock-ons considering the weather. Too much movement though, so we will have this reset. Just talking about the red card. I mean, there was no doubt in anybody's mind that was a red card, and Will Skelton knew it as soon as he hit him that it was a red card. But yesterday, there was a couple of yellow cards that should have been red cards, and I feel they were left as yellow because it was the Premiership final and nobody wanted 14-man sides. As Randall clings on to Tanger and That is great work from Bevan Rod to get in over the ball. It's not even Bevan Rod. It's Jack Walker, who's got a rather red nose as he's pissing blood from it. And England get the penalty. Danny Kerr getting loose. Danny Kerr is coming on to rapturous applause around Twickenham. And Willis is coming on as well. 16 months out with that knee injury. But it's all about Danny Kerr around Twickenham this afternoon, and rightly so. He's had a phenomenal couple of seasons. Arguably the in-form 9 around the Prem, and deserves to be back in the mix, even though it is the autumn of his career. Oh, stolen in the maul. And Marcus Smith is going to have to trundle hard to get there, and he does just about and dots it down, so it will be a goal line dropout as Tom Curry says, just chill out, boys. How have they stole that? Boogery has got underneath everything, and then he's somehow got hold of the ball. That's insane. That's Techers. That is mauling Techers. As Marcus Smith boots this downfield towards the English 10, and it will be Nini Nashvili who will run that back. As Tanger cuts a hole, takes 3 to bring him down, absolute monstrous, and is 1 metre short, and the pick and go is good under the post, and the Barbarians get another try. 11-24. This Barbarian team making England look piss poor. Wow. Who would want to be an English fan, eh? Who would want to be an English fan streaming the game in an English shirt? Grant, I just googled, you do not get capped for a Barbars game. Oh, fair enough. I know you get capped for a test match, and Amazon Prime just keep calling it a test match, so I just assumed. That's a shame, isn't it? Some of these lads on debut. You should get capped. Is this an England B squad? Well, I mean, look at it. Would you say Bevan Rod, Jack Walker, and Will Collier if your first choice front row? Probably not. Tom Curry, Sam Underhill, Callum Chick first. I mean, you're without your Saracens and your George Cruz with the conversion as well. It's his last professional game. So, yeah. 26-11 to the Barbars. Cruz with the conversion. So you're without... Let's see, who are we without? So we're without Jamie George. We're without Ben Youngs. We're without Owen Farrell, Elliot Daly. Yeah, I mean, there are a fair few names. Cocknessinger getting more ankle treatment. Curry Hill pairing is pretty potent, though. I mean, look, it's a strong B team, but you could argue this is a B team. There's Marcus Smith goes short, and forwards pod lift for the retrieval of that one, and the box kick is set. And don't get me wrong, this is a pretty potent Barbars team. It's heavy French, so it's not like they completely don't know how to play with each other. There's a lot of lads in there that play with each other on the regular. As Danny Kerr slips into scrum half, and he's much more off the base, which nullifies some of this Barbar blitz defence as he puts that one up. And that's a beautiful step from Spring, who beats 3, and in the offload, it's knocked on, so it's all gone ticks up. But and we'll come back for the scrum. Max Spring. Let's go, sunshine. Beating boys for fun out there. Scenes you love to see. Alright, let's see if we can get to 15 likes. We are just 2 away. 2 away from 15 likes. 35 votes on the poll. 40% of you think England. 60% for Barbars. Gotta say, I am leaning towards that Barbars now. After that score, it's going to be difficult for England to get back into this one. Yeah, the RFU have got this marked down as a tour match. So I think it's just Amazon Prime trying to big it up a little bit. Find the space, says the referee, as we get this set again. Karma Peach, hi Falconer. I mean, I'm not a. Well, I suppose I'm a Falconer as a fan, yes, but fuck me, don't get any of them wild birds near me. I don't want none of that shit. I'm not here for that smoke. Courtney Law's getting loose. There you go. There's another lad that missing from that starting lineup as the ball is available, but advantage coming for England as the scrum collapses. Atkinson to Smith, who has a little show and go. He's snaffled. And Kerr has a show and go. Oh, very late as he gets tipped over. And Atkinson needs 2 to bring him down as England charge up into the 22 through Johnny May. Better from England. Bit more urgency about the way they're playing the game. And just really preventing this Barbars attack from coming forward just by playing off the base. Sometimes it's better to simplify. Atkinson out the back door to Smith. It's flicked over the top. It's Johnny May. It's the chicken wings in the corner. Steps inside. Welcome back to Twickenham, Johnny May. It's a try for England. Grab your briefcase, Johnny May. Oh no, it's Elliot Daly with the briefcase, isn't it? Elliot Daly's the briefcase wanker. Johnny May is the chicken man. Good to see Danny Kerr in an England shirt again. So, I couldn't agree more. I don't think they're going to take him to Australia. They should do. Marcus Smith there just showing a little bit that he's just starting to get a bit of international experience. With that one, just realises that he's got to flick it over the top and floats it beautifully to May, and Johnny May is just able to step inside for the man scurrying across, and then he goes for his bargain bucket. Oh, I love that in-betweeners reference. It's facts. It's facts. Elliot Daly is known in the squad as the briefcase wanker. I'm sure of it. It's either Elliot Daly or Johnny May, but one of them. I think England schoolboys, Elliot Daly came... Oh, conversion missed again. I'm pretty sure Elliot Daly came straight from school for England schoolboys and turned up to the meeting in his uniform with a briefcase. He took a briefcase to school and then got coined briefcase wanker for the rest of his career. Facts. And if that's not true, and I've just made that up, it's one hell of a story. Surely it has to be Elliot Daly as the briefcase wanker. I think it is Daly. I think it is. I think Johnny May is the chicken legs, isn't he? Johnny May just does weird shit. And Elliot Daly's the briefcase wanker. Anyway, Underhill off, Laws on. As Cocker Singer takes the kick-off and carries just outside of the 22. So Danny Kerr will set a wide pod to Tom Curry, who fights his way back over the 22. Kerr. Oh, he tries to carry for a few steps and... Well, hands in, and it's going to be advantage for the Barbars, and they will get the penalty inside the England 22. Just a little bit sloppy. Johnny May pretended to be a chicken for some reason. Or was it Slade? Isn't May dildo hands? I mean, yeah, he's got dildo hands as well, but nobody calls him dildo hands. I think that's more of a me thing. Or is it Slade? It might have been Slade. I know one of them did it. Johnny May pretended to be a chicken for someone. Yeah, I know. I don't recall the story too well, but well, Barbars are emptying the bench. I'm not going to lie, Barbars are down to 14. They are making England look like schoolboys. And Fabio Gautier up in the stands, taking this rather seriously with earpiece and screaming instructions into his microphone. Good shout. Slade looks like he could be a briefcase wanker. I don't think it was Slade. I'm pretty sure. Oh, let's Google it. Elliot Daly. Brief case. Ah, there we go. It is Elliot Daly. He's nicknamed Briefcase because he arrived at his first Wasps training session in his school uniform and carrying the offending item. There you go, Elliot Daly. Fountain of knowledge, me, and I. Right, there you go, Elliot Daly, the Briefcase wanker. I don't think they call him a wanker. I think they just call him Briefcase. Right. There we go. So, Barbars with the scrum. Putting the pressure on as it comes down. But the ball is available, but they've decided to reset it. So, we will get this scrum reset as everyone just has a chat about how they did in the last scrum. And I mean, that was available. That should have just been played out, surely. I mean, but then saying that, I suppose if you get the ball to the back of the scrum and it collapses and you were moving forward, killing an opportunity, aren't you? Right. Ball in this time. Hold steady. Barbars get the shove on and it goes down again, and it's advantage this time for the Barbars. So that looked forward but got away with it. They come again. Tanga carrying up, big heavy runner he is. More heavy runners. Jameson, welcome in. Question for you: being so close to the next World Cup, you think Eddie's plan is to bring Kerr to France? Probably not. No, I think he'll go with Randall and Ben Youngs. And I think Randall will probably be the starter. Ben Youngs will be on the bench just to steady the ship in the closing 20 minutes. As Barbars go wide over the top, there's space out there. It's touchdown. Was he in touch though? But no, for his seconds. We are going upstairs. Ben Scheithouse is going to have a look for us, but I'm pretty sure I think this one's going to be a try. On-field decision's a try. I don't think we're going to change that. So, yeah, I think he'll go with Randall to open. I'd like to see Randall play a little bit more off the base, though. I think he takes too many steps sideways. Ben Youngs will never stop playing as long as Eddie was still coach. Well, I mean, Ben Youngs was the starter under Eddie, and now he's the backup. So there is a transition. Oh no, he is in touch. He looks in touch there. But that foot is in touch. The question is he in touch before he puts it down? Or it's in between frames. So I think this will be given. I like the young nine from Sale. Theory as to why Eddie brought Kerr back. I mean, if you look at Reddit, it's he didn't want the Barbars to take him. Could be as simple as that. Ben Youngs wasn't available. It's a good opportunity to appease the media, because we know he hates appeasing the media. But there's nothing on this game, so if he gives him a shot, Telegraph are happy, aren't they? I don't know. Interesting one. So the try is going to be awarded. It's close, and I can sympathise with that. It was in between frames, so you can rock and roll that all day long. You're never going to see when the foot goes in to touch. Wow, but I don't think he's in contact with that. I don't think he's in contact with that with it. Well, that's Ben Shitehouse for you. Hamish, are you embarrassed only 20 people are watching you? Not particularly. Thanks for your comment. World Cup, Smith or Owen? I think I'll go with both Cornish. If I'm honest, I think Owen will go 12, Smith will go 10. They'll interchange a little bit. Smith will be more experienced by then, and hopefully he'll have a better time of it. As the conversion, no good. So 16-31 is the score. You didn't have to delete that, the big. Hamish can be a bellend all he wants. I don't mind bellends. I'm a bellend. Welcome in, Hamish. Lol, didn't want the Barbars to have him. That is a theory that's bandied around. So Marchant's off, Jack Noel on. As England struggle to get any sort of rhythm here. 300 seconds. How'd you time him out? Oh well. Hamish is not getting a go on Fleshin's mom. Oh, dear. What's that's always a good benchmark, isn't it? What's everyone else doing? I know Kiwi Guys is streaming this one, isn't he? Oh shit, he's got 117 in. Fair play. Good work, Kiwi Guys. I like the Kiwi Guys, though. They're really nice guys. So, really nice guys, really nice guy. And I love it when he does a stream with his mum as well. Anyway, Barbars on the march forwards up into the England, up just past the England 10 as they look to spread this wide. And you wouldn't think that they've only got 14 men on the pitch. They have made this England side look ordinary at best. 14 likes on the stream. We're one away from the 15 we're going for. Keep the questions coming in though. I like that. I'm all about answering a few questions, giving my opinion. 42 votes on the poll. 67% of you think the Barbars are going to win from here. Have to admit it. Right, visits to opposition. 22. 7 versus 6. 7 for England, 6 for the Barbarians. 13 points for England. 31 for the Barbars. It's not good. It's not good, is it? Kiwi Lads does not have the banter of Rugby Geeks. We have a bit of banter here. Kiwi Lads has got some banter. He just... I want to see him do... I want to see Kiwi Lads do horse racing. I think he'd be amazing horse racing commentator. The big Welsh MILFs are English MILFs. I'm going to say English MILFs because my wife's English. And she might see this. And I'm not going to get into trouble, dear. You fucking fraud. Right. Has it been 300 seconds yet, Hamish? Jim, Archbishop of Banterbury, isn't that what they call Haskell? I'm not sure I want that title. Because it's James Haskell's and he's a bell end. Collier's doing a Scosen. He's not having a great day, is he? Bless him. I agree with the banter. Come here for a laugh. Cheers, Jameson, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Look at this love, Hamish. This is what it's about. As spinning it wide to Atkinson, who finds Cockney-Singer in a little bit of space, but not for long. There's two dive on him, and it's spilled out the side, and then Penno spills it forward, and England look to see if there's an opportunity to go quick, which there is not. Less banter, more reasons why our future partners, should break up with us. It's all about the bants. If you can't have a bit of bants, what's the point? 15 likes, we did it. Let's go. 23 of you sexy motherfuckers in here. Welcome in one and all. How are we doing today? Let's see if we can get it to 20 likes. We've got 22 minutes left of the game. Let's see if we can get to 20 likes. Why not? As dummy throw is early jump is penalised by the Barbars at the line out, and England tap and go quick. Tom Youngs drives those legs and gets himself up over the Barbars 10, and Marcus Smith looking to chink one inside as Willis on the carry. No release, and here we go. It's the chicken wings down the wing, and Willis now carries up to about 7 metres out. Tempo lifted as Noel drives those legs as well. Is he up over the line? He's just a metre short, and Kerr flicks it out, and it's well defended by Cruz as Tom Curry looks to find a way through, but no way through. Now 4 metres out. Kerr has a little snipe. Can Kerr do it? Oh, the scenes if Kerr scored a comeback, but Marcus Smith will. Marcus Smith just about the ball passed out, and it just about outside the reach of the Barbars. And Smith is able just to skirt around the edge and in for a try of his own. The difference just 10 now. And I got to say, the difference between Randall and Kerr has just been that tempo and that just preventing that blitz defence from the Barbars, just forcing them to just hold their run just ever such a little bit. How many England starters on show here? Curry, Smith, May. Let's have a little look. Marchant's in there. That's it, really. Randall was in the first half. You could consider him. Hamish is back. Are you embarrassed to be wearing an England jersey? No. No. Not at all. Hamish Bainish. Hamish, are you Irish? Are you Irish? Are you salty? I don't know why you'd be Irish and salty, but Ireland really do seem to get salty about the English, don't they? They really don't like the English. Hoping to see George Cruz going for a drop kick conversion. No, he's done his conversion already. It was under the sticks, and he nailed it. So another misconversion for Hamish is Scottish, surely. Could be. Oh, he is Scottish. There you go. Oh, God, they hate the English even more, don't they? I'm more embarrassed that I'm wearing a really old England shirt, to be honest. Because I got my new one out earlier, and I had it on earlier, but I spilt my coffee down it, so I couldn't wear it. So, yeah, more embarrassed that I'm wearing an old one, if I'm honest. As England make their way outside of the 22. Am I embarrassed of this performance? I'm borderline that. Because this ain't great. But it is a B team. as Noel finds Laws and is eventually dragged down up on the 10. Atkinson. Yules flicks one inside, and I'm loving the way that England are using these forwards as sort of like dummy fly halves, as Cock-and-a-Singer lifts the pace with a pick and go. Up to about 7 metres out. And, it's a good turnover from the Barbars. And now Penno wants to see him and find some space. Nobody home in the backfield as Marcus Smith chases back and... he's got himself in all sorts of trouble there, trying to be too clever. And side entry from Courtney Laws gives away the penalty. I don't hate the English. Just pity they have to endure an Aussie coach as bad as Eddie. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get why people don't like Eddie. He's very plain Jane in the way he plays, and he plays all his cards close to his chest, and he won't spend a long time working on a game plan actively. It'll all be done behind closed doors and then get revealed at World Cup. And he only really plays for World Cups. But he is a coach that took England to a World Cup final, however bad they played in that final. Even as a B team, I'm starting to worry a little bit about the Aussie tour. Yeah. There's just cause to worry. England don't seem to be offering much threat at the minute. Or ingenuity. As Bottia comes off for Carbonell. Jim, are you a full kit wanker? No. Not a full kit wanker. I never buy the shorts. Fuck the shorts. So that penalty is kicked down into the 22. Yeah, just inside the 22. I think we're now down to uncontested scrums as well. So this might be 14 aside. I think that's what the commentary team have just said, that we're back down to uncontested scrums. Because Collier is injured. I think he got injured. And what's going on here? Backs piling into the maul. And it all goes to shit, and they'll recycle that into the forwards. So just inside the 22, as England look to blitz up and put some pressure on. As borderline no arms in the clear out there as well. What are your predictions on the Wallabies tour? I think it'll be close, like 2-1 or some such. Yeah, I agree with you there. I think England will just peg it. I think England will just peg the Aussies. Take from that what you will. But yeah, I think it'll be 2-1. I think it'll come down to the third test. And I think it'll be a tight third test. If you buy and wear the full kit after the age of 12, then you need to have a serious word with yourself. Have you not seen the rugby guy on TikTok? He's a full kit wanker. He comes across as a lovely bloke though. So I don't want to take that away from him. But yes, he does buy and wear the full kit. When did the match start? It started at 3 o'clock, so we're 65 minutes in. And another penalty for the Barbars not rolling away. Fair play, that lad has a good Scrabble score. Oh, Zaviko, welcome in. Sorry, I didn't read who read that. Right, we're on 15 likes. 27 of you in here. Let's see if we can get to 20. We've got 15 minutes to get to 20 likes. 5 of you with a little likey like on the stream. And let's even get a couple of subs as well. Why not? While we're there. The scrum cat stays on during set. Wait, what? Hamish, Eddie makes things... Oh! Carbonell. He's only been on a couple of minutes. And I think it's a little chip over the top, that one. And it's another try for the Barbars. I was reading. Damn it. Right, let's have a look at this replay. Ah, yeah, little chip over the top, about 5 metres out. And Carbonell on the run through. And there's not a lot England can do about that. That's really well worked. Great execution from the Barbars. They are on fire today. Eddie Jones makes things too complicated. There's a full-time coach. Not A. And for D plus... Wait, what? Oh, don't take it back. Full kit wanker plus scupper. Not a coach for A and for D, plus coach for conditioning and for mental strength and for wanking fulfillment and on and on and on. Yeah, of course there is. Every team's got like 20 coaches these days. What are you talking about? Do you think Gregor Townsend coaches the whole team on his own? No, he's got an attack coach, he's got a forwards coach, he's got a defence coach, he's got a line-out coach, he's got a scrum coach. There's about 5 coaches just on play. Then you've got your strength and conditioning coach, your nutritionist. Mate, there's a massive team. It's almost one-on-one in every team. Come on, Peach, watch the crack. How's it hanging? Slightly to the left, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Do not wear it the big. You're doing it wrong, mate. You don't want to finish early because of a HIA. But these English motherfuckers have stopped working for the W. So glad didn't put money on this game. Wank coach long. England are worse in coaches than others. Hamish, man, you want to go and have a look. Go and Google Scottish rugby coaching team. You'll see it's just as big as everybody else's. Barbars today turned up with 4 coaches. There you go. They're only together for a week. They do 2 training sessions. They got 4 coaches. Right. Line out goes wrong for England, and Barbars will set this up for just getting a bit better field position for the boxy box, and the caterpillar is set, and we will get this one away. I'm going to Google this now. Right. I'll come back to that as come repeat red card scouting. Yeah, shoulder in the face as England have the advantage about halfway into the Barbars half, but it all goes to shit a little bit, and Jack Knowles is driven back to the 10, and we will come back for the earlier penalty. Right, 10 minutes left of the game. 17 points the difference. It's been an annihilation from the Barbars. Grant, yes, Skelton was involved with some heavy shoulder play. I mean, you're not wrong. Right, England will have the line out 5 metres out. Not a great performance from the B team, but that's the way these things go. 29 of you in here. We're trying to get to 20 likes before the end of the game. Let's see. We're 4 away. Can we manage it? Jameson, does anyone bet on rugby games? Feel it's a hard one to gamble on? No. I'm not allowed to. The RFU law says that nobody that coaches in the English tier system can. I coach, so not at a very high level, but neither way it means we can't bet on them. Right, Johnny Yule's driven forward, not releasing, and it's a penalty for England 5 metres out. 17 likes. Jack Noel, bouncing Cruz. Sit down, George Cruz, says Jack Noel. There's Johnny Hill. And it's been knocked on, and George Cruz kicks clear. And, well, I'm not sure why we're coming back for the scrum, because it was kicked away. So with that, it should be advantage over. But Penno is loving a Cruz kick as he puts his arm around him. Cruz control. Breathe. Oh, I see. He's kicked it straight into the post. That's why it was advantage over. And then he gets cramp. Oh dear, poor lad. Right. Anyway, from the scrum, they kick this clear, and England will look to try and come back. George Cruz with a big hit on Tom Curry. As England carry forward, and just about Danny Kerr trying to snipe through. Oh, flicks it off the floor to Marcus Smith, but he can't hold on to it. Could have been sexual gravy, and then the bounce pass out wide. And look at the pace of this. Beautiful ball inside. Danny Kerr chasing back. Jack Knowles chasing Max Spring, but it's not going to be enough. It's going to be another try for the Barbars. Oh boy. Well, grab the tub of Vaseline, England. Lean forward and take some Barbar medicine. Wow. There we go. Look at that. That is a beautiful try. Just chipped through as the space was running out. Kicked in field. And Max Spring piles on the wheels. And in under the post before Jack Knowles can draw him close. Thanks for the commentary. Good stuff for Assassinach. Your accent is calming. Reminds me of an Amsterdam brothel. Mate, you move mad, son. George Ford. George Cruz with the conversion under the sticks then. Gets it with the back heel. Wow. Well, that is just wheels. Who is that? $21.45. Let's get an... I didn't want to see the try again. I wanted to see the kick. Yeah, but thanks for dropping in, Hamish. No worries, mate. Right, so a bit of kick tennis to finish things off. 5 minutes left on the clock. 24 points the difference. It's been an embarrassment for England. But, you know, them's the breaks. 26 of you. Oh, here we go. Absolutely nails it as well. Fair play. That's a sick back heel. Right. 17 likes. Let's get after some. Can we get 3 more likes on the stream before we finish up? 50 votes on the poll. 70% Barbars fans. 30% for England. So line out for England just inside the Barbars 10, and they will try and move this forward. But wherever they look, there's just a bunch of Barbar shirts. They have been absolutely outclassed by this Barbarians team, who win the turnover again. Jameson, we should start a position to have George Cruz back for the summer tour. No thanks. I'm okay without George Cruz. Right. So, here come England, back from the pen. Ooh. No foul play, but he is levelled. His feet keep going and his shoulders stay still. And it never looks good when you're tackled like that. But we do like a bit of bosh. As Tom Curry doesn't give up. Keeps pumping those legs. Round the corner come the forwards. Johnny May this time caught high, but play allowed to continue. As Smith slips. And again, no foul play. As Willis drives on. Atkinson has a little show and go. There's just no options for this England team. I tell you what the problem with this England team is. It's a great offload by Knowles to Kerr. Johnny Hills, he's overshot it. And Freeman will have to scramble back. And Smith steps in at 9 as England try and get this momentum going through Willis again. As, Danny Kerr puts Noel through the hole and just spills it. And it's just Showboat City. It's a 3-on-1. Johnny May doing everything he can. England have had their pants pulled down, and they are like that meme with the 4 big blokes behind the tiny little girl, all eyeing her up for dinner. It's a Barbarians bukkake. That's what this is. Oh dear. Hamish, I bet you love those red light district Dutch girls. Oh dear. Oh, we got players doing somersaults in the middle of the pitch. Oh, this is a nightmare. Thanks, bro, for the commentary. Watching from... Is that Canada? Enjoy your Sunday, yeah? Enjoy your Sunday, bro. The big Hamburg is better. I wouldn't know. Right. George Cruz. And they're all around him. Oh, you love this. George Cruz just getting some instructions from the referee. And just told to get on with it. And the crowd are loving it. That's absolute scenes. 52-21. No beers for England tonight. You don't get a beer if you have 50 put on you. Hamish, do brothel reviews on your channel, mate. Right, man of the match goes to George Cruz as he comes off with 20 seconds to go. Down the tunnel. Gets his arse slapped and covered in water. Scenes you love to see. Knock on from Laws. And there's 15 seconds left. The papers will read tomorrow, shambolic England. But in my mind, all that can be said is fabulous Barbars. You mean Dick of the Day? No. George Cruz has been awarded Man of the Match. We haven't done Dick of the Day yet. My Dick of the Day is going to go to Penno because I think he's been fabulous. He's normally a shithouse bastard that I don't like, but he's been awesome today. I can't deny him. The big, can you show your mum recommend some... What? Can your mum recommend some new ones? What? Oh, brothel reviews. Oh, dear. Right. That is it. We are done and dusted at Twickenham. It's been a poor showing from England, albeit an England B team against a France B team with some ringers in there. It's been a fabulous performance for the Barbars. You can take nothing away from them. I think this is a good time to end the stream. The big. If you give it, you've got to take it. Good to meet you, Hamish. Right, so that is us for the weekend. I'm going to go and enjoy some time with my family. Not a great match. No, it wasn't a great match, Grant. We will leave it there. But thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. From me, as always, all that's left to say is face down, ass up. That's the way we like to